Our topic for today is all about writing ax plus by equals c into y equals mx plus b and vice versa. So before we transform equations, first, let us know the standard form of the line. It is in the form of ax plus by equals c, wherein x and y are variables and a, b, and c are real numbers and a and b are non-zeros. Next one is the slope-intercept form. It is y equals mx plus b, wherein x and y are variables, m is the value of the slope, and b is the value of y-intercept. Let's compare them. So again, the standard form is ax plus by equals c, and the slope-intercept form is y equals mx plus b. Okay? So here in standard form, if you will notice, x and y are both on the same side of the equation. Si x at si y, parehong nasa left side. Si constant or number alone yung nahiwalay. Siya yung nasa right side. But here in the slope-intercept form, sino yung nahiwalay? Ang nahiwalay doon ay si y. Right? Ang magkasama doon sa other side ng equation ay si x at tsaka si b. Okay? So now, let's transform equations. So first one, we need to find the value of the slope and y-intercept of the equation 3x plus y equals 2. So 3x plus y equals 2 is in the standard form ax plus by equals c. Hindi pa natin basta-basta makukuha yung value ni slope at saka ni y-intercept kapag naka-standard form. Okay? So makukuha lang natin yung value ni slope at saka ni y-intercept kapag nandun siya sa slope-intercept form, which is y equals mx plus b. So kailangan natin tong i-transpose. Now, in y equals mx plus b, gaya ng sabi ko kanina, si y dapat yung nakahiwalay. Tama? Kasi we should set this equation or solve this equation in terms of y. So anong gagawin natin? First is we're going to transpose 3x, okay, to the other side of the equation. And remember class, if we transpose terms and it passes through equal sign, pag dumaan ng equal sign, nag-iiba ng sign yung term, right? Since this is positive 3x, pag nilipat natin, it will now become negative 3x. So we have here now y equals negative 3x plus 6. And this equation now is already in the slope-intercept form. Tama? Kasi si y na lang yung natira sa isang side of the equation at magkasama si x at saka yung constant. Okay? Now, since this is now in the form y equals mx plus b, we can now get the value of the slope and the y-intercept. Nasaan ba dyan si slope? Slope is the numerical coefficient of x. So slope now, or m, is negative 3. And our y-intercept, or b, is the constant. So that is equal to positive 6. Ganun lang siya. Okay? Next example. So find the value of the slope and y-intercept of the equation 10x plus 5y equals 20. So again, this equation is in standard form. Ax plus by equals c. So ano una natin gagawin? Kailangan mahihiwalay si y. So we need now to transpose 10x, right? To the other side of the equation. If we transpose 10x to the other side of the equation, ano mayayari sa sign? Magbabago. So it will become negative 10x. So our equation will be 5y equals 10x minus 20. Okay? This is now in the slope-intercept form y equals mx plus b. The question is, can we now identify the value of the slope and the y-intercept? Okay. Dito, hindi pa. Bakit? Kasi kailangan y lang, naka-equate lang siya kay y. This is still 5y. Ang numerical coefficient pa ni y ay hindi 1, kundi 5. So what are we going to do? Kailangan kasi y lang lagi siya in slope-intercept form. So what are we going to do is we need to eliminate 5, right? So para ma-eliminate yon, we simply divide both sides of the equation by the numerical coefficient of y. Kung sino yung kasama ni y, doon mo i-divide yung parehong equation. Okay? Para 5 divided by 5, ano na lang matitira? That is now equal to y. Right? And then, negative 10x divided by 5. So, negative 10 divided by 5, this is now equal to negative 2x. And then negative 20 divided by 5 is negative 4. Therefore, our slope now is equal to negative 2 and our y-intercept is equal now to negative 4. Okay, our next example now is to find the value of the slope and y-intercept of the equation 2x minus 4y equals 28. So we have here 2x minus 4y equals 28. Again, this is in the standard form ax plus by equals c. So kailangan ulit natin siyang i-transform into slope-intercept form y equals mx plus b. And again, what will be the first step? That is to transpose 2x to the other side of the equation. So ano natira? Don't forget to include the sign. May minus sa harap ni 4y. It means that we still have negative 4y is equal now to negative 2x plus 28. This time, this is now in the form of y equals mx plus b. But still, we cannot get the value of the slope and y-intercept yet. Tama? Kasi meron pang numerical coefficient si y na negative 4. So what are we going to do is to divide both sides of the equation by the numerical coefficient of y, which is negative 4. So pag dinivide natin lahat sila, negative 4 divided by negative 4, that is y. Okay? We have negative 2 divided by negative 4. Actually, we cannot divide negative 2 by negative 4, but we can simplify them. Right? Paano natin isi-simplify? We can divide both numerator and denominator by negative 2. So, negative 2 divided by negative 2 is 1. Negative 4 divided by negative 2 is positive 2. So, we're going to have 1x over 2. But, in writing this 1, hindi na natin sinusulat yung numerical coefficient na 1. Tama? Therefore, we will now have x over 2 plus what is now 28 over negative 4. So, this is positive divided by negative. It should be negative, right? Okay. So, we're going to have negative 7. So, minus 7 siya. Meaning to say, our slope is positive 1/2, fraction siya, but our y-intercept should be negative 7. Understood? Pag both negative, magiging positive, right? Pero pag isang negative lang, negative yung sagot natin kasi positive divided by negative is negative. Okay? Last example. Find the value of the slope and y-intercept of the equation 9x plus 6y equals negative 5. So again, this is in standard form. So first step, transpose 9x to the other side of the equation. Okay? So if we transpose 9x, positive 9x, it will become negative 9x. So we're going to have 6y is equal to negative 9x minus 5. And it is now in the form y equals mx plus b. What will be our next step? Kailangan si y lang. So, divide both sides of the equation by 6. 6 divided by 6 is y. And then we have negative 9 over 6x. We can simplify that, right? So, negative 9 and 6, pwede natin i-divide pareho by 3. So, negative 9 divided by 3 is negative 3. Okay, so we're going to have negative 3x over 6 divided by 3 is 2. Okay, and then minus, so 5 over 6, we cannot simplify anymore 5 over 6, right? So, bring down na lang yon, copy. So, meaning to say now, the value of our slope is negative 3 halves, and the value of our y-intercept is negative 5 over 6. So this is our topic about transforming ax plus by equals c into y equals mx plus b.